Hello, hello, crafty friends, and welcome to my stop for the Kendra's Card Challenge Mystery Card Kit Live Hop. My name is Alicia, but as always, you can call me Crafty Al. If you are just joining us here live, make sure to say hi over in that live chat box. And also, while you're there, vote in today's poll, which is: have you claimed your free KCC19 card making printable? Yes, you've downloaded it. Yes, you've downloaded and made cards, or not yet. And if your answer is not yet, check out that description box below to find out more. And if you're here on replay, I want to know if you have downloaded it yet down in that comment section below. So if you are here live, let me know your favorite sketch from KCC19. And if this is your first time to my channel, please put newbie in all caps over there in that live chat. I am trying to get to 50K by the end of the year, so any new subscribers are greatly welcomed. Now, if you are new to Kendra's Card Challenge, just like with my sheet load, she puts out a free card making printable that gives you new sketches, cutting guides, and cutting guides, and then you'll see some of the sketches later to make the most out of your 6x6 patterned paper. This quarterly, they are quarterly, and just like with my printables, there are some that are free, so you just have to join her Patreon, and there is a free option, but you can also support her at different levels and get access to past printables. But here, this quarter's, I'm used to saying this month, so please forgive me. This quarter's challenge shows you how to make 15 cards with just 6 pieces of 6x6 pattern paper, and of course, some cardstock. What I'll be working with today, and I did go ahead and prep most of my stuff last night, so you didn't have to watch me cut, that we could get crafty right away. I will be working with the, let's see, let me go here. The First Responder Card Kit Sampler. And so, let me remove that banner at the bottom so you can see it all. So you see the front, and then the pattern papers had some back. So I want to see that you see those too. And then the mystery card kit, I got Ocean Life, the Ocean Life card kit, and I'm pretty sure because these are mystery, yours might vary. And to find out how to get those, if you are an all access patron of Kendra's, you get that sampler, you get a sampler card kit. And if you're a VIP patron, you get the full one, the full mystery card making kit, which lets you create the entire printable, I believe. Kendra, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that you can create everything in there. So in front of me, oh, and then I got a card. I just love foiling, so I'm excited about that. And then here is what I have left over from the card kit. So here was a little sampler, and there's always a QR code here, so you can go find out more about the contents of your kit that you get. And then here is the full card making kit, and this was the Ocean Life. And these papers, I believe they were from Pink and Maine, and this stamp set is so adorable. I think that was from Your Next Stamp. Now, again, your contents may vary, but I have a feeling they're still going to look awesome. And yes, Lynn did just say so much still left. Oh, yeah. I can definitely make more cards, and even some with the scraps I have left over of this. Now, while I am thinking about it, if there is a question or a comment that you specifically need me to see, please type question in all caps in front of your message, or Crafty Owl. Now, if you just have a general question, everybody over in the live chat is very knowledgeable, very friendly. They can help you out. But if it's something specifically I'm working on, then just type that question in all caps. Also, if you need my attention, like sometimes my computer freezes up, or maybe I have went off camera and you're like, Alicia, get your stuff back on camera, then type Crafty Owl in all caps. And when I look up, those will be the first ones that I see when I look over there at the chat, because you guys, it is already flying. Welcome, welcome everybody. I'm so glad that you are here. Now, down in the description box below are going to be some important links for you. After my live, it should automatically redirect you to Lynn of LV Handcrafted. But if it doesn't, I do have that like right toward the top of that description box below. So make sure to stick around until you get auto redirected, or you can use that link and go there as soon as I say my goodbyes. But should we get started? If you are ready to get crafty, type "let's get crafty" over there in that live chat. And also, while I'm thinking about it, go ahead and smash that like button. Give this video your stamp of approval. Right now, I have 50 of you on here and only 24 thumbs ups. If we get some more thumbs ups, I am going to give away one of the cards I created at the end of this video. So make sure to smash that like button. So like I already mentioned, last night I got everything ahead, as much as I could, ready ahead of time. So using the sampler kit, I'm going to be using sketch number 14. And then using the full mystery card making kit, I'm going to be using sketch number 5. If you have already used one of these, let me know over there in that chat box. But why don't we start out with the sampler kit? So this one, it shows you which are the pattern papers. Now, I did switch mine up a little bit, and you'll see that. I used some of the pattern papers the same, even though they designated a different, or Kendra did. Just like with sheet load, Kendra's sketches are a great jumping off point for you to make these cards your own. Let me know if you love to make them your own over in the chat. And also, what are you doing today, guys? Are you crafting along, or are you just hanging out and watching? I wasn't very chatty when Kendra's video was live, but I was over there watching everybody. But, you know, I get kind of nervous when I go live, so I had to get mentally prepared for that. Was anybody in the chat a winner? Did anybody see their name called? If you did, type a winner over there in the chat box. Now, for these top 3, I'm going to hook these together before I put them onto my background, which this is actually the back of one of the pattern papers I got in the kit. And I'm just going to do that with some removable tape. So I'm just going to put these together here. And that way I know exactly how much room this will take up across my piece of my backing paper. So here we go. Oh, I like that. Sweet Jeanette says she tries to do one like the sketch and then one with a twist. That is a great idea. Another thing, these are going to be great for scraps you have, if you have some scraps you want to use up. And then for this one, I'm going to use the little plaid one underneath there. Samantha is folding laundry and watching. If you can't, I don't know if you can hear it, but every once in a while, my dryer does its little reminder bell because my daughter's doing laundry and it's been dry for a while, but she has not came down to get it. So hopefully that does not confuse anyone who might also be doing their laundry. I did have one strip a little bit too big, so that's an easy fix here. And now for my decoration. This was on the back side of one of the pattern papers. There were some cut aparts. So I fussy cut this cute little lady out. And then for my sentiment, there was some ephemera included, and this was actually a tag. So I just cut that part off the top. And now I'm going to kind of look here. Again, you know, there are suggestions of where to put the sentiment and embellishments. But what I thought might look nice, which, you know what, I'm going to put this on my card base first because I have some foam tape on the back of this. So I want to have that all on there first. and I forgot this. Oh, I cut that. I forgot. I cut this piece to go on the inside just to add a little extra decoration. I thought maybe, I almost thought like I forgot to put one of my pieces on, but I cut this to add some decoration to the inside. Let me know, do you like to decorate the inside of your cards? I got that from my friend Danny, who I think is in the, I think I saw her over there in the chat. And now for my decoration. I think I want it to go kind of like that. So I'm going to put my officer just straight up and down and kind of tilt this off to the side. That way it doesn't have to be completely straight. It can be a little wonky so it looks okay. And I have this awful habit when I do live stream hops to not stop in time. So I do have some alarms set, but if you notice it's getting really late, you guys got to do that hashtag, I mean, not hashtag, that Crafty Allen all caps, but I do have some alarms set because we want to make sure that we get over to Lynn's channel. And then I'm just going to kind of do that. And then it came with some embellishments. So I'm going to add those. And if you are a frequent attendee of my live streams, you know that I love to make them interactive and do polls so you can help me put my cards or make decisions. Well, doesn't this kind of look like our poll light? If you agree, go ahead and put a police light or a siren, our little poll light over in that chat. Oh, I think I see Jill and John are here. Welcome. I got to meet them. Oops. At Paperganza. And yes, John, I bet you do like the cop. He got to play that in the murder mystery dinner. Well, yeah, kind of a dinner, the little murder mystery at Paperganza. And let's see here. Okay, don't watch this because this could get dangerous. I'm trying to use scissors to place this. So avert your eyes. And I'm going to put, I think, 2 down here. Oh, good. I see lots of poll lights over there in the chat. Yes, I love to do interactive live streams. So if you're not yet subscribed, I hope that you will do that so you can join me for my next live. And I think I'll just tuck the police siren right in there just so we can get that added. We did have too much fun at Paperganza. You're correct. If you don't know what it is, I did a live stream Friday sharing detailed, so you can watch that. It was lots of fun. It was a live or an in-person crafty event in Kansas City. Okay, you gotta wipe away that glue. You guys, the first card is done. Isn't that so fun? I love that sketch. It can really showcase a lot of different pattern papers. I think it was meant to have one more. I think this should have been a different pattern, but I had some more of the little badge pattern paper left over, so I went ahead and used that at the bottom. All right, so there's the first one. And again, I have, you can't see them, but I still have some ephemera left. I have lots of pattern paper scraps, and there are some coordinating cardstocks to go with it. So don't forget to check out Kendra's Patreon, which Nightbot, if you're here in the live chat, Nightbot has shared a link over there in the live chat, so you can go check that out. And again, if you're here on replay, check out that description box below. All right, we'll put that to the side. Now remember, let's see, where are we at here? We have 65 watching and 49 thumbs up. Guys, when we get to 60 stamps of approval, if you're coming in late and you have not yet hit that thumbs up button, please do so, because I want to give away at least one card at the end of this live stream. All right, now it's time for the next one. And again, this is going to be sketch number 5. I just loved that big kind of fishtail banner there. And then I had a good idea for the circle or the focal point area. And you know that coloring is not my favorite, maybe not the best thing that I do. So I did go ahead and prepare that last night. And I have to say, you guys, I kind of love how my fish turned out. If you agree, see if you can find some fish emojis over there in the chat box. I'm not sure if you can. So this is going to be my focal point. And I chose one of the sentiments from the set, birthday fishes. And it's kind of, the edge right now is kind of torn just because I needed a scrap. And you didn't have to put a circle behind there, but I had an idea. The stencil, I got a stencil in that mystery card making kit, and I thought it would be neat to try to put some bubbles behind my fish. Well, if you've been around my channel long, you know that I love vellum, you guys, and I wanted to try ink blending onto it. So I got out 2 different blue inks, and I used a lighter blue and a darker blue, even though they kind of look like the same shade here, but they're not. And originally, I thought I was going to have to use the back side so that, you know, I didn't touch this and it didn't run. But this is actually dye ink, so it dried very nicely on there. So I thought it would make just like a fun little background for my fish. Let me know if you love vellum too over in the chat box or in the comment section below if you're here on replay. While you do that, I've been talking a whole lot and we're only at 4:15, so I'm going to take a drink. Is anybody out there? What are you sipping on? What are you hydrating with? Oh, and I see lots of fish over there in the chat box. I love it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, and then I thought I would maybe add some blue bubbles later because some sequins came in the card kit. I do still have out the Olo markers I used. If you want to know the specifics, you can check out that description box below, and I have all of the colors listed. But of course, ahead of time, I cut everything out. I had to use this pattern paper, and I wanted it to go on the bubbles. And when I put those 2 together, I thought that down here, the fishtail got a little lost. So what I did is I took one, actually, it's just the backside. It's actually the backside of the fish paper. I thought this orange would be a nice separation. So I cut this just a tad slighter than what, not a tad slider, a tad littler than what the sketch shows. And that way I cut the original size and now I have a border on that. So I thought that helped it separate nicely from that background. Now, there is a cardstock mat between this pattern paper and the card base itself. So I went with orange again to go with that orange and blue theme. But you guys, this cardstock in this kit is so nice that I did not want to use a full panel. So I kind of cut out a frame that I'm going to put behind there for my mat. And then I had this cardstock. It was actually one of the pieces from the kit. I made that into the card base. And then on the inside, I made a white cardstock for my personal message, and I decorated it just a little bit there. Again, add some color on the inside and use up some of those scraps that you might have laying around. Now I'm going to put all of these layers together. I think for this piece, I'm going to go ahead and use liquid glue on the back just because I might need a little bit of wiggle time to get that put just right on there. But I am going to have to keep it toward the outside edge since I don't have cardstock in the middle there. You can tell when I'm concentrating, I have to get quiet. All right. I want to make sure that I'm putting the lighter part at the top of the card front. And then I will glue these two together. And again, I think I'll use some liquid glue so I can get it placed just right and I get this aligned at the top. And to help with alignment, I'm going to bring in my mini score buddy. And to do this, you don't have to have a score buddy. You just want anything that kind of has a lip on it that you can press these against. But I want to put that there because that's going to be the mat. So I just have it right up against this ledge, okay? And now I'm going to put my piece with glue that I can just butt it right up against that same ledge and adjust it left to right. And then that helps me center it just as best as possible. And now this I'll put flat down onto the card. I keep finding strands of my hair here. Hopefully whoever wins the card, I don't send hair with it. Look at that. Oh, I love that already. Let me know what you guys think. Now, I'm going to get my fishy. Oh, you know what I probably should have put that on there first, but that's okay. I'll trim off the left. I'm going to put my fishy onto its bubble background. And again, I'm using some foam tape on this for a little dimension. And I think I'll let its little snorkel, like a fish needs a snorkel, right? I'm going to let it hang just a little bit off the top of the vellum circle. And now, because I have my fish placed down, I know where I can put the adhesive on the back of the vellum so it doesn't show through to the front. And for this, I got this paperweight at Michael's. I don't think it's actually a paperweight, but that's what I use it for. Like when I have glue that needs to dry, I like to use that to hold everything in place. Just like that. That'll give it some pressure and time there. And now I want to figure out, I think I'll cut it off about right there. And I think we're making pretty good time. Guys, we're going to do the giveaway here in a minute because I think we got quite a few stamps of approval. Don't forget, if you're coming in late, to smash that like button because I'm going to be giving away one of my cards, you guys. You do have to be present to win, a subscriber to my channel. You can be anywhere in the world, but you do at least have to be, 18 years old. So if that is you, get ready to enter to win. And okay, I am going to put on some bubbles, but I want to go ahead and get that giveaway started, okay? So what you need to do, if you would like to win one of my cards and you fit all those parameters I just gave you, subscribe to the channel, 18 years old, what you're going to have to do one time in the chat box is put, I got to start it first, put hashtag KCC19. Type that one time over there. Now, if you notice that you forgot the hashtag or you missed a C, go ahead and retype it once, but there's no reason to spam the chat with it because each username only gets one entry, okay? And then when the winner will get to decide which card they want. A form will be filled out for you to claim. And what you'll do on that form is let me know if you want the fish card or the officer card. So go ahead and get those in, and I'll finish putting my little bubbles on here. Oops. There we go. All right. I think for these, I will use, let's see if I have some glue dots. Use some glue dots. And don't forget to stick around. Once my live is done, it should automatically take you to Lynn's live. And I am going to join you in the chat, but it might take me a minute to get over there once my live stream is over. But I'm looking forward to see what everyone else in today's hop has created. And don't forget that down in the description box, there will be some important links for you. And if you have any, Jana, thank you so much. She knows that I love a crispy Diet Coke. Thank you so much, Jana. I will get myself a couple crispy sodas with that. Thank you so much. I thought that might have been two together. And I like to do like things in like 3s or 5 or the, rule of odds. So I'm going to do 2 more glue dots on here. And there are blue sequins that are just slightly smaller. So that's what I'm going to use down here on the left or on the lower right. Cindy, a crispy diet soda is just usually a fountain. Usually a fountain soda. And for me, it's usually from McDonald's. It's just something that it hits different. Like I sound probably a little crazy, but when you take your first sip of a crispy diet soda, you can just feel it through your whole body. If anybody else out there likes a crispy diet soda, let me know. Or any kind of crispy soda. Oh, Kendra, thank you so much, friend. That is so kind. Well, that's great. So that went to Cindy, Robin's Creations, Erica, Kenzie, and the Ginger Cat Lady. Thank you so much, Kendra. Yes, I do have some memberships as well if anybody ever wants to check those out. You guys, we did it. Okay, now we only have a few minutes, so we are quickly going to draw a winner. So get that KCC19 in. And if your name is up on screen, you're going to need to remember what it says your username is. And again, you'll want to let me know if you want the fish card or the officer's card. So good luck to everyone. And congratulations goes to... Michelle H. Congratulations, Michelle. You are going to find the link to that Google form at the very bottom of my description box below. So you'll need to fill that out with 24 hours. And then the next time I go to the post office, I will send the card to you that you want. And I will send you the card you want. It might be a week or so before I get there, but it will be on its way. Again, let me know, does anybody have any final questions? Thank you so much for being here. Thank you to Kendra for letting me participate. This was lots of fun. I hope that you guys all had fun. If you did, don't forget to smash that like button if you have not yet before you go. When I go to end the stream, there will be a little bit of an outro video. And when that is over, again, it should take you right to Lynn's channel. But friends, if it does not, I am going to throw a link over there in that chat. Okay, so if it doesn't take you there, you are going to follow that. And again, I will see you there in a couple minutes. Thanks again so much for being here. And until my next one, guys, I hope you're all having a crafty day. Bye-bye.